Tcc World with Edmund Ha.
What on earth is this? A very outlandish festival was held in Nishio City. We bring you the digest version of our Tcc World feature videos.
This program is made possible in part by TCC Network Stations.
Tokai Cable Channel.
Welcome to Tcc World. In Japan, there are many unique festivals. This time, we are going to introduce a festival in which people sway their hips to and fro, comparing a large white daikon radish to the male sex organ. Just what kind of a festival is this? This is a report from Catch Network.
An outlandish tentacle festival was held at Nike Hachiman Shrine in Nishio City. How outlandish was the festival? Have a look at this image to get an idea. The three men are dressed in red with large white daikon radishes tied round their waists as a phallic symbol, swaying their hips to the bang of the drum. Instantly, the name Tentacle Festival has its origin in the tone of the drum, ten-te-ko-ten. Why do they stage a parade in this fashion? They are praying for the good harvest in this area and for the peace and prosperity. Blessed with good weather, about 1,000 tourists visited this day to get a glimpse of this unique festival. The audience snapped the multitude of photos to remind them of the day. We have reported on various unusual festivals so far on TCC World, but I am sure you will never forget this one.
In Japan, there are a number of famous EKIDEN, or long-distance relay races, especially the Hakone EKIDEN held at the beginning of the year. Elementary school children in Seto took their EKIDEN equally seriously. Green City Cable TV reports on this race.
This event was held for the first time as a part of a commemorative project of Seto Chiho Kinko EKIDEN that celebrates 60 years in 2012. The participants of the EKIDEN race consisted of 33 teams in the male division and 23 teams of females. Each team is made up of 4 or 5 students who each run one 850-meter-long leg, handing over a cloth sash known as a Tcc as they complete their section of the race. The mayor said a few words at the opening ceremony. Be careful not to get hurt. Let's have an enjoyable time today. The children lined at the starting point, and the race began at the sound of the mayor's gun. The spectators lining the route gave shouts of encouragement and clapped their hands to encourage the children who were running with their all might. Their enthusiasm was enough to make them forget about the cold temperature.
Coming right up, we are going to introduce a river diving festival with a history of 600 years. Please stay tuned.
Globalize with local eyes. TCC World.
In Japan, there is a traditional undergarment called a fundoshi, a festival praying for good health by going into the cold winter river wearing just a fundoshi was held in Gifu City. This is a report from CCN.
Ikenoue Misogi Festival was held in Ikenoue-cho, Gifu Prefecture. Misogi means purifying yourselves with water. This festival with a very long history in the area and has been held annually for more than 600 years. A large number of participants go into the river wearing a traditional undergarment called fundoshi. First, children jumped into the river, screaming as they came into contact with the biting cold of the water, but full of energy. Next, a specially selected man called Shin Otoko purified himself, soaking himself in the water up to his shoulders and praying for good health. Then the participants went into the river one after another and purified themselves, bearing the coldness. The embankments were crowded with local people and tourists. The people cleansing themselves with the pure waters of the Nagara River are also purifying their souls, aren't they?